Today we're gonna replace the brake fluid because it needs it in our 2016 CRV. Has about 40,000 miles, and after 6 years of owning it, I have never replaced the brake fluid, and it needs it. So stick around. This is a 25-minute job for under $25. You'll need some brake fluid, player's choice. You're going to need a 10mm wrench, some way to get the old fluid out of the reservoir. You're going to need some clear tubing, and then you're going to have to make a little contraption. First thing you're going to do is take off the weather stripping. I take off the little plastic piece that covers the cap to the reservoir. Take off the cap and take out the screen. Now at this point, I made a mistake. You should clean the inside of the reservoir and the little screen before you take out any old fluid. I made a mistake and I cleaned it at the end, and I had to be very careful not to get anything in the reservoir. Use your pump of choice or somehow get out the old fluid. The reason you want to do this is so you don't have to pump as much. If you take out more on top and then put new fluid on top, it'll be less time consuming. Once you get your old fluid out, fill that reservoir. You can fill it to the top, even past the full line, because you're going to be pumping this thing out. Now, Hondas recommend going driver's side front and then going clockwise around the car to bleed each brake. I don't think it really matters, but that's what they say. I think that's for when you replace a line or completely replace something with dry lines, but I'm still going to do it that way. Here we take the dust cap off. Mine were a little tough to get off because I haven't done this in 6 years. Do it every 2 years, you won't have any issues. Put your 10mm wrench on. Then you're going to put your clear tubing on. The first time it's very snug, but it's a perfect fit. It doesn't let any air in and no leaks. Then you're going to turn the brake bleeder counterclockwise. Now again, this was very difficult on this wheel for me because I haven't done this.
Press and hold.
Then you're going to open it, ask your partner to press the brake down, close it, and then ask them to release. And you just continue that until the old brake fluid is out and the new brake fluid comes through your tube. It'll be nice and clean.
Yes.
And then that's the end of that process. And you just keep doing that. Make sure you check your reservoir once in a while as well.
Release. Press and hold. Release. Press and hold.
After your first wheel, or even during it, depends on how much you're pumping it out, go up and check, refill your reservoir, and then move over to the passenger side in the front. Now I did not get any video of that, so we're moving around the car clockwise. So now we're on the passenger side in the rear, and again the same routine, nothing changes. You can see this one was a bit quicker. The fluid's a little bit cleaner coming out because we are getting the whole system cleaned out. And then the final wheel in the driver's side here, again, the same exact process. Take off the dust cap, put your wrench on, put on the tubing, open it, pump and hold, rinse and repeat. And then at the end, you're just going to fill up your reservoir to the max line, put on your clean screen, put that in. I think I might have put it in backwards. Put your cap on. Put that little protective or that piece of trim piece back on. Put your weather stripping back on. And you're done. and it makes a big difference just looking here. So good luck, and hopefully this helps, and enjoy.